Hey guys, this video is going to be my Pan Those Eyeshadows intro for 2020. This is actually going to be the first video up on my channel, so you're probably wondering like, who the hell am I? So I am going to do, after this video, I'm going to film like a getting ready with me, and it's going to be kind of a getting to know me at the same time. I'm going to do like some just introductions and kind of explain like where I plan to go with this channel and like the whole thing. But the reason I'm filming this one first is because, as you can see, I don't have any of my eyeshadows on yet for today, and I wanted to really get into this like basically right away because I know it's going to take some time to hit pan on a lot of my eyeshadows. So I'm starting a little bit early for 2020, I guess, but I'm going to need the extra time, so it's fine. So if you don't know what the Pan Those Eyeshadows or project panning is in general, I'll kind of give a brief explanation of like what I'm kind of doing for this project pan. So I got this idea from Rebecca Morgan, and then she said in her videos that she got the idea from somebody else named Alexi or something. I've never checked out Alexi's channel. I could probably do that, I guess. But I think the idea was originally hers. So I did want to give like credit to her for coming up with this because it's like such a cool idea. But essentially what it is it's kind of like a roulette style project pan. So I'm going to choose 6 eyeshadows out of my collection, like at random. And then as soon as I hit pan on one or more of those 6, I roll them out of the project and roll in a replacement shade. Sorry if you hear some rustling, that's my cat. So just ignore that. I'm just going to talk over it. So basically, if you want to do this yourself, like I think it's a great way to kind of experiment with creating new looks and stuff, because everyone has their kind of go-to shadows and stuff that they always reach for, that are like their one and done looks, or like they're more comfortable using neutrals and like want to get more into using color and stuff, especially if you have a really big eyeshadow collection like I do, and you just really want to use some up because they're taking up like massive amounts of space in your house. That's another good reason to try this challenge. I'm gonna try and I think I'm gonna give like a monthly update. This is sort of what Rebecca Morgan did in hers. And it's a good way to like track the progress and show you guys like when I've hit pan on certain shades, and like, rolling in the next ones, like sharing with you which ones I'm picking for those. So I'm just gonna get started with the selection process. So what I've done is I've written down every single shade that I own of eyeshadow, and you guys are gonna laugh because there's so many, and I've already done a declutter. So this isn't even as many as I started with. But I decided going into 2020, like, this is a problem. So I need to get rid of some, and I got rid of a whole bunch of like really old crappy ones, and like ones I just didn't like, ones where the packages were broken and things like that. So what I have left is really just newer pieces, or like more of my like favorites and stuff. And I do have like 1 or 2 really old palettes that I'm just kind of like reluctant to get rid of because, like, I don't know, I just love them. Anyway, sorry mom, this mug has pictures of my parents on it and they probably don't want to be on the internet, so all right. So as you can see, I'll just show you like what I've done here. It's like just in the notes app on my iPad. So as you can see, I've got like the chocolate bar palette and like every single, and I've assigned a number to each shade. So you can see it goes 1 to 16, and then the next palette goes 17 to whatever, and it keeps going. And this took a lot of time, but I'm finally done. I did this last night, and so in preparation for this. So now I'm going to take my phone, and I have this app called Pretty Random, if you want to download that. Basically, it's a number generator where you can enter in the starting number, which is 1, obviously, and the max number, which is however many shadows you have in your collection. So once you've written down the entire list, you can go to the max number, and right now mine is 438. So I have 438 different colors of eyeshadow. Is that nuts or what? Like, there are a couple that are repeated. Like, I have a couple Too Faced palettes that have like a double up of the same shade in one palette and then again in another palette. So I obviously those are in there twice. I don't know, that just happens sometimes. So yeah, so for this project I'm picking 6. I mean, some people do it differently. Some people do like 5 or more. I think I'm gonna do 6. Like, I might actually do more just because I have so many eyeshadows to get rid of, and also I am just starting to like sort of play around with more experimental looks. So maybe I'll do 8. Like, I think I might do 8. So this is the fun part. So you get to choose like the shadows you're gonna be working with like for the month. So this is gonna take me to February because, well, because it's already almost halfway through December. So I might as well just take an extra couple weeks on the same shades. So, okay, so here's how it works. So I've got the app up there, and I'm gonna do it on camera so you guys know I'm not cheating here. So I'm just gonna hit randomize, and it's gonna give me a number. So randomize. Okay, so I got shade number 88. So on my list, 88 is 88 is a single shadow from, I will show you guys. 88, sorry, I'm surrounded by all my makeup here. 88's an older one that I have. It is a Coastal Scents single. And I have about 12 of these. So I just have to find the right one. Sorry, I should have taken these out of the pans before I filmed this so it wouldn't waste so much time. Nope, that's not it. Nope. I'm excited to use these single shadows though. Like, I bought them and I have them in these little e.l.f. Custom compact, like basically like it's like a Z palette, except they don't even sell these anymore, like the actual cases, and I'm kind of glad they don't because they're not magnetic. Like, who makes a custom palette, you know, or like an empty palette and doesn't make it magnetic? Like, that's just like the basics. So I don't know what e.l.f. was doing there. My feelings about e.l.f. are, you know, I'm not a fan. So although I have so much of their stuff, I'm not a fan now that I've tried it. Okay, that's not it. Sorry guys, and I apologize also for not just cutting this out of the video. Sort of the reasoning behind that is I'm not really trying to be a YouTuber. This is kind of a hobby for me, and to be quite honest with you, I don't have time to make this, like, you know, that big in my life. I will explain more in the introduction video and the getting ready with me or whatever video, what I do and stuff. And I'm very, very busy all the time because of my job. And so I really don't have time to, all right, I'm just gonna dump these. I really don't have time to like make this like a next level project. By project, I mean YouTube as a project. Sorry guys, this is taking forever. Okay, I think I found it. I'm like messing them up as I do this. Sorry. Yes, found it. Okay, I'll put the rest of these back. So, first shade is Coastal Scents. I stabbed my nail into one of them, so now there's like this big dent, like, and it's not even the one I'm trying to pan, so whatever. Okay, first shade is Chocolate Berry by Coastal Scents. I'll try and give you like more of a close-up. My camera's not that great, but yeah. So it's kind of like a very, very dark purpley, brown, gray kind of a color. I'm gonna swatch all the ones I end up like randomly selecting at the end so you can see what I'm working with. So let me put this one aside because that's shade number 1. Chocolate Berry by Coastal Scents. Okay, next. Randomize. 432. Ugh, I know I'm not gonna like this one because I put a bunch of my like really cheap, crappy makeup that I don't really like at the end. 432. 432, okay. So this is from, okay, this is from this crap palette. Like, okay, it's like, I got it from Sephora, but it's like super cheap and like terrible, and I don't think I've ever used it. And the only reason I'm including it in this project pan is because the pans themselves are so small. Like, look at the comparison between like the Coastal Scents one and the other ones. So like, they're like a half size pan. So I included it just because I feel like it's gonna be easy to hit pan on these. So I'm hoping that they'll rotate in and out of the project like pretty quickly. So 432 is 7 from the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay. So it's this shimmery silver kind of color. I'm not big on silver eyeshadow. I'm a little disappointed by that, but okay. So that's the second shade. Like I said, I'm going to swatch them all at the end. Yay. Gotta get my coffee in. Okay. So, by the way, before I draw another one, I know I'm really rambling. This video is going to take forever, but sorry. But there's just a couple things I want to mention. Because I think maybe you guys are curious, because everyone has their own kind of makeup style, and like, so it's no secret that like anyone doing this project kind of like has a secret hope for what they're gonna end up drawing. Like I just revealed, I really wasn't stoked about that color. So I'm gonna tell you guys, like, before I draw the next one, like what I'm hoping I'll get. So I've gotten 2 shimmer shades so far, as I drop it. Hi kitty, that's my cat. I've gotten 2 shimmer shades so far, so I am kind of hoping that I'm going to draw a matte shade at some point, just because when you only have shimmers, like, I'm obviously gonna have to reach for a matte outside of the project pan if I don't draw one, because like I'm gonna need to use a matte at some point. So I hope I get a matte shade. I hope I get like some neutrals, because like I said, as much as this is supposed to encourage me to go outside my comfort zone and like play with color, like I'm not gonna mix, like I'm not gonna do like a rainbow eye, you know what I mean? Like I can maybe like throw in a bit of color with my neutrals, but like the neutrals still have to like ground the look for me, I think. Like I'm not, you know, 16 anymore. I can't really get away with like doing anything super crazy color wise. Like I'm a grown ass woman, so I have to look like my age, you know what I mean? So I am hoping that I pull like maybe some brown or some like beige kind of colors, just to, even like a highlight color would be good, because I know I'll get the use out of it. Anyway, so that's what I'm hoping for, some mattes and some neutrals, but I'm sure that's what everyone's kind of hoping for in this project, and doesn't always happen. Okay, so next one, sorry, I keep throwing that off screen here. 261, okay. What is 261? Let's see here. It's another one I'm not super stoked about. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. It's another big, huge palette. Like, I went through this phase where I was like, the more colors in a palette, the better it is. And like, that's totally not true, because if you've got like 100 shades and they all suck, you know. But this is the palette I just drew from. It is the Sephora Collection Chroma color palette. And the color I got is the 7th shade in the palette. Actually, this might not be that bad. So the way I numbered it, sorry, it's so big, it's like hard to even show you. So I just went across like left to right when I numbered it, because there are no actual shade names. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's the 7th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's this color. So that's actually not bad. It's a matte, which is what I wanted, and it's like a very pale beigey pink. So I'm not that disappointed with that, actually. Like, I know I can probably hit pan on that, because that'll be a really good like shade to just set my primer with or something. So yeah, okay, not that bad. I mean, it's not really the palette I wanted to really focus on, but the color itself, not that bad. So let me just write down. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to keep notes here of the colors I choose as well, especially the unnamed ones, because like at least I can go back with the named ones and be like, oh yeah, that was chocolate berry. But like, some of the bigger palettes don't have names, so it's harder. Okay, next. So that was 3, right? 3. So I'm gonna do 8. All right, so randomize. Bet you this is another one from that big, massive, crappy palette. 404. Yes, it is. 404. So let me see here. And the worst part about getting these on in terms of for this video is it takes me forever to find them because they're not named. So I have to like literally count them out from one side. So back to this crappy palette, but hopefully it'll rotate out quickly because like I said, the pans are so small. So 404 is somewhere in the middle. Let's see. So 432 was the first one that I got, which was down here. So from there I can go back. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23, 24, 27. It's 28 back from that one. So actually, again, not so bad. It's another kind of a beigey color, but this one is less pink than the last one I just drew. This one's more of like an actual true like beige, like it's more of a yellow undertone. So it is different than the other one I showed. It'll be more apparent when I do the swatches, but overall, not super disappointed with that. I can do that. I can work with that. Like, don't forget, I gotta like wear this stuff to work, man. Like, it's gotta be something I can experiment with and get use out of, but at the same time, like, I gotta go out in public, you guys. Like, I can't just like throw on like something that's really tacky. Another thing I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna jinx myself because I know this is gonna be like the next one I pull, but I'm really hoping I don't get a lot of blue because I absolutely hate blue eyeshadow. Like, I think it looks so tacky. Like, I don't like it at all. Like, when Jeffree Star released that Blue Bloods palette or whatever, I was like, no. Like, I would never ever, and that was a for sure like never gonna buy for me because I don't know why. I just like, some people can really rock the blue looks, as maybe it's like a blue eyes thing, and like clearly I don't have blue eyes, but I just hate blue eyeshadow. So watch me go and jinx myself and pull a blue one next. But all right, randomize. 89. All right, so 89. That's gonna be a good one, I think. It's one of the earlier ones in the list, which I feel like are the named ones, which are the ones I prefer. 89 is actually another Coastal Scents single, surprisingly. It's the one right after Chocolate Berry, so in the list anyways. So this one is Peachy Copper, and I think I can pick this one out pretty easily. I just stabbed my nail in it again. See, that's the problem with these palettes when they're not magnetic. I have to like dig my hands in to try and get it out. And it's always bad. Okay, Peachy Copper, that's this one here. So basically exactly what the name suggests. It's a peachy copper. So it actually goes kind of cute with like the shirt I'm wearing right now. So, you know, I'm down for that. I'm good with that. And I feel like the colors I'm picking are like, they go decently well with each other. So that helps too. All right, next one. Okay, so 89. So randomize. 407. 407. It's going to be back in one of those crappy palettes. I just know it. 407 is in the big, huge one again. So 407 is... So I already drew 404, which was the last one I just showed you guys. So I can just move a couple down from that. So 404 was this beige one, right? So 404, so 5, 6, 7. So it's 3 down. 5, 6, 7. Ooh, okay. It's a shimmery kind of a red. It'll be nice for like holiday. Like, I don't really hate that too much. Like, there's a lot of blues in this, as you can see, which is why I'm like, I shudder every time I draw one because I'm like, oh no, please don't be blue. But okay, so 407. So what am I at now? Like, I'm losing track. I'm not keeping the best list here. So 407. So I got 2 Coastal Scents, 3 from that. So that's 5, 6. I think I have 2 more. 2 more. So, all right, time for the next one. Randomize. 21. Yes, that's one of the first ones, which means it's one of my favorite palettes. So 21 is the Conspiracy palette. Yes, because I just bought it. It's like my newest addition to my makeup collection, and I love it. So give me a moment here. I'm sure a lot of you guys have this palette. It was like, well, y'all know about like the hype with the Conspiracy palette. I mean, even people that aren't into makeup have heard what a shit show this was. But I was lucky enough to, I bought it online on release day, and that's how I have it now. I wasn't gonna go to the mall. That was like next level. Like, I'm not gonna actually line up like in a place to get it. But I was home anyways because I work from home most of the time. So I was like, I'll buy it online if I can, and I was lucky enough to get it. So 21 is Just a Theory. I actually love, I've played with this color already a little bit, and I actually love it. So I'm very excited to get to use it. It's that one there. Wow, sorry guys, I'm like revealing my house to you and my Christmas tree. Yeah, so Just a Theory, just there. So that's a good one. Happy about that. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so one more. Last one. Come on, please be good. Don't be blue. 74. 74. Shattered in the Ammo palette. I think this is a blue, guys. I'm not even gonna lie. I think it's a blue. So this is the Urban Decay Ammo palette. And I'm pretty sure you can't get this anymore. Like I got it a long time ago. And it's a blue. It's a blue, you guys. It's the blue shade right there. Right there. It's called Shattered. I don't know if that's gonna focus in, but it's basically like, it's a shimmery blue color. You know, whatever. It's the whole point of this project is to try and like experiment with color and go outside of your comfort zone. So definitely gonna with this one. All right. Okay, so now that I've drawn all my shades, I'm going to swatch them on my hand so you can see like the actual palette like that it's created that I'm going to be working with. So we've got Chocolate Berry. Let's try this one first. Honestly, I don't know why I have this weird feeling when I swatch eyeshadows, like I don't want to wreck them. So like every time I stick my finger in to like do a swatch, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, am I weird? Like, I feel like everyone just swatches stuff and they just don't feel that way. And I'm just always like, I don't want to stick my finger in it and get it all messed up. So this is Chocolate Berry. So yeah, you can see it's kind of a shimmer. My camera's not the greatest, you guys. I'm sorry. But it's going to be good for like deepening up like the crease and stuff. And it is very neutral, so I do like that. And it's got like a bit of purple, and I do tend to reach for like more purpley colors. So next I'm going to swatch. I'm not doing them in the same order just because I'm pulling what's in front of me. So this is Peachy Copper. Ooh, there's a lot of like fallout from that. I literally just touched it on my hand and it like just went everywhere. So that's interesting to know. Gotta like blow it away. Okay, so this is Peachy Copper. Those are both Coastal Scents. They don't look terrible together. I mean, I can probably make something happen there. So those are those two. Then I've got, I'm gonna get this out of the way because it's huge and in my face. I think this might be the only matte shade that I actually pulled, and it's from the Sephora Chroma Color palette, so an unnamed. It's very, very like close to my skin tone. Like you almost can't even see it. Like it's kind of, you can kind of see the pink there. It's like a pinky. So we'll see about that one. That's gonna be interesting to try and use. Now I can put this away because it's huge. Okay, let's put that away now. And then Just a Theory. I am such a Shane Dawson stan, though, you guys. That's why I bought this. Like, I don't really give that much of a crap about Jeffree Star. Like, nothing against him. I just not super interested or, like, invested in his life, per se. But I love Shane. I love Shane and, like, his whole vibe, and I love him and Ryland, and they're so cute. Okay, so there's Just a Theory. So it's a little more, like, it's similar to the Peachy Copper, I guess, but it's way more, like, shimmery, and, like, I can just tell the formula is better. Like, Coastal Scents is, like, more drugstore brand, you know, and this is more high-end, I guess you could say. Okay, so those are the first 4. I'm gonna run out of real estate on my hand here, but I'm gonna just push it anyways. Okay, let's get that out of the way, and do this thing, this bad boy. I hate this. I hate this. I don't know why I bought it. Like, it's actually awful. Like, it's awkward, and it's, okay. Next is this one. Like I said, the only upside is that I should be able to use them up quickly because the pans are so small. So these are all unnamed, so I don't even know how to tell you guys. So that gray one there is the one I just added. It's a lot more cool tones than the other ones, so it's gonna be tough to incorporate that. Then there's this beige. This one's also very close to my skin color, at least on my arm. My face might be a bit more pale, I don't know. Can you even see that? It's very, very hard to see, but there is a beige underneath the gray. And then the other one I got in here was this one. I mean, its swatch is kind of nice, this one. It's very red. I'm not, like, big into reds. Sorry, I'm going... There's a lot of similar colors, though, so I can, like, kind of use them together, which is sort of nice. So those are those 3. And the last one is the blue. And the blue is going to be so hard because... Blue's going to be so hard because it doesn't go with, like... It might go with the gray, but, like... This whole color scheme that I've got going on... And then you just throw in a blue, it's just going to be super random and weird. So that's Shattered by Urban Decay. The blue at the bottom there. So, this is it. This is the... Try and, like... This is so awkward. Okay. How do I turn my hand? Here we go. So that's what I'm working with for my first month of my Pan Those Eyeshadows Roulette game. So... Wish me luck. I will see you guys in the next video, which is going to be getting ready with me, and I'm going to actually experiment with trying to use some of these shadows, like in that first video. So thanks for watching if you made it to the end. Like I said, I'm going to do kind of like a monthly update on my progress or whatever, and hopefully I'll have some pans to show you guys in the next video in this series. I'll try and make it into a playlist so that you don't get bombarded with all the other videos. But okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.